I'm looking to hire someone to maintain my cars in Dubai while I'm away. I previously filmed these vehicles, including some abandoned ones, years ago. Every time I visit, I remark the same thing. Look over here, Dad. The Gemini is so dirty, isn't it? A lot of people ask me if I came alone, if we didn't come alone. I don't know what will happen in this series, but here's a little girl from my hometown.
But he won't be alone.
Me complaining that I have abandoned cars and I come here to buy more cars. I don't know when this happened.
You're a little crazy, but oh well.
After 50,000 years, the Mac Mobile has finally returned. They say Lambos in Dubai sound different. Imagine having a good Huracan and Aventador and leaving them abandoned. Finally, we've arrived at the final destination, which is indeed in Dubai, where I'm going to meet with 4 of my followers, whom I'm going to invite for free here to travel with me, to spend a week for 7 days and enjoy the dream life. The best part is that I'll teach them how to make lots of money. But first, before going to enjoy the skyscrapers and picking up the winners, I need to prepare my cars as I plan to lend them out. I want to show them my new purchase from the challenge. Remember, the new Ferrari is on its way. Years ago, I used to film abandoned cars in Dubai. Now I've been sent photos showing that my own cars have become the abandoned ones. I insisted we had to prepare everything before my guests arrived. So if you want to join the challenge, you already know. There's still time. One of you will be able to come. And I'm not going to open any more spots, so that's it. Let's quickly pick up my cars. Let's go. As you can see, the garage is empty, but it's not because I sold them. It's because most of them are in maintenance. You already know the story with this one. It's for sale if anyone wants it. Honestly, it really needs a good wash because every time we come, the poor thing is dirty. Just look at it. Additionally, the Bentley hasn't helped much either as it got caught in the hailstorm. In Dubai, heavy rains forced me to repaint and remodel it. Some parts are still missing as they're rare and costly to replace. I've spent over $20,000 repairing this Bentley, but that's how it is. I have to change this. It's completely broken. The window, we had to roll it down because there's no gas left. We don't have a door and there are many small details left unfinished. I know this Bentley shouldn't be in this condition. But unfortunately, since I haven't been here, I haven't been able to take good care of it. But this new season, I'm going to get it ready to take it to the dunes. Yes, you heard that right. To the desert dunes. So I'm really excited. Then we did a white body and everything. Well, and there are a lot of videos about this. There we see the Aventador's exhausts, likely from the Aventador if I'm correct. That's the muffler and the bumper all smashed up. These are parts that we still have to go look for. And many will ask, what is that? A body kit. It'll be the body kit for the Aventador. Well, this is the original body kit. So you can see how safe Dubai is. I've had it here for months and nobody has stolen the part. Well, I hope so, because you never know. The Camaro has been parked here, but they get dusty really fast, you'll see. Since neither of these two can be driven and one lacks a battery, making it non-functional, we have to go pick up all the projects. So I'm really excited. I'm very excited. I know they've been abandoned and they shouldn't be like that. So you can see that I really don't care about cars. They're just metal, so that's how I keep them. But don't worry. We're giving the Aventador a lot of love with some really good upcoming modifications, which is why we're keeping the original. Those are several spoilers of what's coming. But anyway, we're going to take it little by little. The SVJ, I think I'm going to dedicate a video just to that because there are many, many modifications coming. Let's go get the other cars now. There's no time to waste. We have a long day ahead searching for projects, so let's get the other cars and go. And look, just as the Uber came to pick us up, literally, I ordered an Uber and this Tesla showed up. It's the Model 3, literally the new one of the year. As you know, I used to have a Model X and I want a Cybertruck. But getting picked up by this Tesla isn't bad at all. It opens just like any other Tesla, right? It's been a while since one of these appeared. Having an Uber come pick you up is pretty cool. It's crazy that with so many cars, I still have to take an Uber to go pick up my own cars. I really can't keep them here in the desert out on the street because, as you know, my cars are already kind of neglected. We're going to go see them now. All the cars I have parked that I haven't maintained, you can't even understand me, as you've seen. So that's why you have to keep taking care of them. The new Teslita is surprisingly good. You can even watch Netflix and YouTube on it. Let's see. Just look at the weirdest things that show up here, huh? Where is Dominguero? I'll have to start making content in English because this can't be. But yeah, really weird things anyway. All right. Look at the G over here. Look how dirty it is. No, man, literally. Dominguero's abandoned cars, right?
Oh, wow.
No, I already saw you there struggling with the heat. Then it kind of falls apart.
Yeah, the pieces come loose because of the heat.
You've been using this one for the girls, huh? I can already see you there with your little perfume, huh? Or is this a little whiskey? What is it?
I've already removed the...
Ah, man, so it's just nonsense, huh? But it's something that happens a lot. Let's see, let's check it out. This guy then uses it to take a short ride with his sister, assuming I didn't notice. They post WhatsApp statuses while speeding around and listening to music. He thinks I don't notice him. It's not that I don't use them, oh man, but anyway, that's what they're for. But look, just look at how dirty it is. I've been recording these abandoned cars for years, and I always say the same thing when I visit. But, well, like the brother, obviously. Has this car been parked inside the garage or outside? It's like...
Oh no, I took it out of the parking lot yesterday and put this...
But why is it so dirty?
Because it rained yesterday.
It rained, that's true. Then, you know, with all the Dubai floods and everything. Well, for those who don't know it, here it is. Let's take a little walk around. And over here, we also have the procession that we're going to pick up in a little while. You already know this is Dominguero's favorite. It's one of my favorites too, and it's heavily modified. Well, let's show it some love, right? We need to wash them, man.
We need to wash them and...
And what? No, don't say and. I really don't like those ellipses, okay? Every time I come here, it's always about the floaties.
No, this one is fine. It's fine.
Yeah, let's see. Get up. You and I are going to have to talk here. The problem is that these cars, how much do I spend on maintenance for the cars here in Dubai? I mean, every time I don't use them. Then there are the cooling hoses since it's so hot. I mean, you can't see it, but we are. Well, I just showed you the desert. These cars are a nightmare to maintain here in Dubai, right?
Well, if you're going to leave them parked, yes.
That's why I need people to help me move them. Come on, volunteers. Basil can't do it alone, you know.
I'm tired, boss.
And if it's a female volunteer, even better. Well, let's take the cars for a spin, right? So you're taking the big Porsche?
Yes, let's go.
I'm telling you, it's no joke. Every time I come here, the buttons aren't working because of the heat. Literally, the cars melt here. And you're going to say, nah, damn, Dominguero, why don't you do maintenance? Because I don't have a business, I'd have to set up a workshop here just to maintain my cars. I think that with the salary I'd pay my employees, look at the Porsche, I could cover all the maintenance for my cars. I haven't even checked the Porsche, you know? It's something that happens every time I come here. Don't cry, don't cry. The same thing happens to me with the Ferrari, the R8, and it'll be no different when I visit Mexico. All right, let's go. Well, the Porsche looks pretty good. As you can see, we've removed the tint because the regulations here don't allow me to have tinted headlights. No, let me tell you, my friends, having a car is like owning property. You have to maintain it and maintain it. Let's see, now it's telling me that it didn't close properly. Now, well, miraculously, there's no error. And the big Porsche also looks kind of dirty, huh? I don't know if it's my window, which is really dirty. Anyway, let's buckle up or things will get rough, and gradually we're assembling the garage. The large Porsche is difficult to see clearly in this image due to the lack of sunlight. But just look at how dirty it is.
I hope your girlfriend is as filthy as this Porsche. Oh, how nice. I didn't know you were a poet.
This Porsche, despite its age, is still impressive to many, even if some may dismiss it as outdated. Well, this is the one that gives us the least trouble and has been the most useful to us, you know. Right here, as you see it, it's the off-roader. How about the big Porsche?
Awesome.
This is the best one of all, right?
It's the one that turned out best for you and the one that caused you the least problems.
It's the cheapest of all, and just because it's cheap or old doesn't mean it's going to cause problems. Well, we're not even going to talk about this one, but anyway, let's take a look inside. Sorry about the mess here. We've got it all over the place, but we're still getting settled. Look, but the interiors are nice and clean. It's just that obviously here, because of the heat, everything can... Look, I was going to say, this brother, what does he keep in the car? He has his kit. Don't ask me what that kit is for. Dad, perfume and wipes. What is this kit for?
For cleaning the little boy.
Have you done it?
What have you done to my cars, bro? Now I understand what you use my cars for.
Dude, I learned from you.
Oh, he knows things, huh? You already know the series that was coming out inside the cars. By the way, it was also shown in this. These cars are very spacious for doing anything, right?
Are you telling me?
Ah, man. Those Porsches are used for camping and all that stuff, so I did well. You can see the mess we have, as it's not just a car here. of all the properties and everything, then, well, look, I use the cars for storage. I mean, I literally have boxes and boxes here. Well, this isn't mine, huh? I don't know what they use this for. I better not touch it. Dude, hey man, why does it have weird stains? I've got sneakers here, clothes. This is my storage, right?
Your personal storage.
I took that thing about a recreational vehicle way too personally. In fact, we also have a recreational vehicle in the United States. Come on, my friends.
You already have another one.
I have another one, right? I see. Anyway, my friends, well, now let's really go for the Lambo, otherwise we won't make it. But yeah, we're gonna have to give it a wash. Let's see. Start it up so they can hear how it sounds, because there are many who might not know the Porsche.
For me, it's the one that sounds the best out of all your cars.
Yeah? Oh, really? Well, it's a V8. Is it better than the S1?
No.
Oh, hey. Well, it's just that it was stopped. They'll say, the junk I have, I'm roasting myself, but I assure you that's just how it is for cars. No. We haven't even heard L power yet, but it's already started. It's warmed up, by the way. The poor thing is already heating up. The SV, how about that? Does that one sound good already?
That one sounds really nice.
Yeah? Well, he's supposed to be the one who's taking care of the exhaust and several other modifications. I think we're going to look for the Huracan first, right? We're going to save the cherry on top for last.
Well, that would be good. We have the cherry on top.
Hey, look, since we have the Aventador kit, why don't we put this one on the Huracan? Since they say the Aventador is fake, we'll put the Aventador's Huracan in it.
Yeah, we have a fake Huracan too.
Look, there's more. No, better yet, let's put the LSTOs in it. Let's go get the Huracan before we run out of ideas. In fact, another thing we have to do every year is give them an inspection test. It's like in Spain, where basically they inspect everything related to the suspension. The tires must be from the current year, as there are many requirements to maintain up-to-date cars here in order to keep them current. If not, you can't drive them. If not, they won't approve you. Look, the two badass off-road vehicles, well, they don't approve all the certificates for you. And at the base. So let's take the opportunity to inspect both of them. And that's what I was telling you, for example, when you make these kinds of modifications. When I put carbon fiber on it, alarms and warning lights would go off. For example, when upholstering it with the heat and everything. Don't cry. They don't just look dirty, but every visit brings more and more expenses. And that's with me keeping them maintained, but look, the side panel here is falling off, and this is normal in all the cars. I mean, because once you modify them, I'm just being realistic. Other content creators with these issues won't tell you anything. They insist their cars are flawless. My cars aren't, and I always tell you the reality of how things really are, right? Stop complaining. You'll do the inspection for me to show they're mechanically sound, which is what matters. These are little details, whether you like it or not. I need someone who's constantly on top of them. I don't have the time or inclination to deal with these issues or take the cars to the shops myself. I need assistance. So, well, let's sort this out, and that's it. I mean, it just needs to be out of place. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I'd rather have my mind on other things and not these little details. Let's complete the inspection, get the cars in perfect condition, and organize the garage. That's what these days are for. I'm going to use these days to catch up on all the cars. Over there, as you can see, we're already at Quintus Hill, which is where, well, they're going to do the inspection for us. Actually, I don't know why, but they don't let me record here, so, well, I guess it's because of the client's privacy. Check out the Bentley. It might be restored someday, but there's too much work involved for now. That's how it is. As you can see, vehicle testing. Let's go. The good thing about this is that since you're required to test them, obviously, when you buy and sell it, it always has to pass this exam. Oh, they ensure the cars aren't stolen, all paperwork is current, the right owner is present, and both owner and seller are always there. Here, they ensure that the cars are completely up to date, which is why you won't get scammed. Because I know more than one person who goes around saying the cars are theirs when they're just borrowing them. By the way, when I say they're financed, they don't necessarily have to be financed by a bank. They can also be financed by a third person. And besides the cars, you already know that I work in real estate here in Dubai, and well, many of you already know this apartment. Just look at it.
Hello, welcome.
And who's that attractive secretary?
Oh, look how I was waiting for you.
Hey, well, this way it's nice, huh? Having you wait for me. Many people ask me if I came alone or with others. I don't know what's going to happen in this series, but well, here's a fellow countrywoman.
But you won't be alone.
Oh, let's see what happens, right? This season is coming with a lot of twists and turns, so... You know, we've been decorating with my buddy, El Beto Chile, who always does an amazing job. Just look at this. They're for sale at $6,270. Conversion in... It's really nice. They did a great job decorating it. That's all. I'll put the conversion to pesos here for you. Colombia, we're international. And it's not just my cars that have gotten dusty, if you know what I mean. Because also, I mean, the house when we arrived, now you see it looking nice, because I've had help here, well, redecorating it. We're still here with our suitcases with a lot to do. There's a coffee maker here, which is the most important thing for Dominguero.
Yeah, you without coffee, no way.
That's it. So how are the chores going? How's the billing going?
It's going really well because we're billing experts.
Women make money.
That's it. We've come here to make money this season. Not just to waste it on cars. I'm complaining about having abandoned cars, yet I'm buying more vehicles as new purchases are coming. I don't know at what point.
You're a little crazy, but well, that's how we all love you.
That's all. And well, Caro will obviously be helping me record. She'll be helping me make content. You already know where to find it. She'll also be helping me with a lot of other things because that's the good thing, right? A woman who contributes, not just someone who shows her pretty face, but someone who helps me because we have to grow together, right?
Yes, we're going to grow together.
She's going to be my new secretary.
And how about the secretary?
What's she say?
Are you going to work?
I hope so.
Hey, you're going to make me work.
Boom, what a great deal.
That's why we're here, to have fun and earn some cash. What do you think? We need to start searching for a new house that can accommodate all my cars as the current space is insufficient. The apartment is really nice. Actually, we're going to show the terrace. I mean, it's perfect for 2 people, but I need a bigger garage. Here in Dubai, it's very complicated.
Yeah, because there are a lot of cars and you have to keep them all together.
That's all. So, well, for those who haven't seen the house, I'll quickly give you a house tour. Well, this is the room where things happen. You already know. I'll show you the terrace so you can see how it is. We just finished cleaning inside for the recording. It's very aesthetic. To see the reality, it's not just the cars. Look at the state of the terrace when we arrived. And so you can see that it's not just the cars. I mean, even the terraces of our apartments here have to be covered. Because if not, they get filled with... Oh, look, they literally clean this every day, but since we live in a desert, there's a lot of dust. In fact, just look at how my balcony is. I mean, the camera doesn't really show it. The brilliant idea of using a white sofa makes the dirt on the cars more visible. It's normal for cars to be this dirty, not because they're exceptionally filthy. I mean, literally, a week in the desert. Look, let's just do the test. Just look at all this filth. And that's why we put grass here, because if not, if the apartment is like this, then it's normal for the cars to be this dirty too. Also, because people are going to say, damn, Dominguero, you don't take care of your cars. Well, that's just how it is. This is how they look when I care for them. Imagine if I didn't. But anyway, I'm already putting the sheet on. I'm already getting everything up to date because my friends, we've got a mess here. Just look at this mess. But hey, little by little. But anyway, now for real, let's let Caro start looking for properties because that's coming up in future vlogs. We have to go online and look for the most eccentric houses. I'll continue looking at cars. I'll leave it to you. 50,000 years later, finally the Mac Mobile is back. Look. They say the Lambos in Dubai have a unique sound. I don't know what it is, but ever since I bought this car, which by the way I bought for my birthday because remember I wanted to send it to Mexico, it's been at its worst. That's why I've decided to give it a better life. I haven't even washed it because I wanted to show it to you as is. Many of you will say, no, Dominguero doesn't take care of his cars. That's just the reality. I don't have to hide from anyone. I don't have to pretend that I'm the best at maintaining my cars because honestly, I barely even use them. And when I do, they're in garages. This one just came from a garage. Oh, I arrived, saw it like this and said, look, I'm going to show it to you just as it is because, of course, I mean, here there is, well, you've already seen what my old cars look like. They love bird dropping. I'll show you how it looked when I picked it up. A few years ago, when we were still rebuilding the engine, I noticed it had a lot of bird droppings on it. I mean, no. Honestly, it's a shame to have it like this, but it is what it is. Here, transparency. That's why I've thought about hiring one of you, someone who knows about mechanics, and bringing him here because I'm not going to leave the cars abandoned like this anymore. I want Dubai as a main base since I've traveled a lot recently and decided my cars need better maintenance. This can't continue. Honestly, it makes me feel bad to have it like this. So instead of contacting just anyone around here, I said, well, I'd rather bring in Dominguero and give him the job. I know that many of you are looking for opportunities, and in fact, a lot of you will ask me, but didn't you have the boss, the dark-skinned guy, to move the cars for you? Unfortunately, he didn't know much about mechanics. That's the reason why he couldn't help me much. So one of the requirements I need if you want to come with me is, first, that you send me your experience. Second, it's important that you can speak English or Urdu. Knowing Urdu or Arabic is even better, as we're in Dubai and those languages are necessary. With English, we can already manage, but that's also an additional plus. It would help a lot because honestly, communicating with the workshops here is a real mess. It's settled. Let's take a short drive and wash it because this is crazy. And I don't have to hide from anything. I don't use my cars to sell anything. So the truth is, it's really bad that I have them in this condition, and that's why I've decided to stay for a long while. Then that's settled. Let's enjoy it. We have to get the cockroaches out. I've heard how good their pops sound in the van. You won't hear it much because I have the microphone, but anyway, let's take it for a spin. It deserves to have the cockroaches taken out of the beast, the Mac Mobile. I think we're going to need a house to put all the cars in, which is something I've wanted to do for a long time, but since I travel so much, well, you already know I have a lot of apartments here, but I want to get something bigger, you know, like a mansion. I forget that this one was short. What's up? How do the cool ones sound? So let's see. I mean, just imagine having a Huracan and an Aventador and having them abandoned. This won't recur. We'll begin modifying it. We're making an epic series like the old days. I wanted to show you the cars first because many people think I already sold them. I don't know what, I don't know when. Well, I don't think this car is a rental. Also to shut people up, right? Because for those who say, no, this car is a rental, well, you can see it's not a rental because if it were, it wouldn't be in this condition. And you know, I try to be as transparent with you as possible. So that's it. I'm gonna take a little drive, enjoy the cars, get them up to date, and now for real. I think the next chapter will be looking for mansions and something on that level. As you can see, we're here in one of the most sought after neighborhoods where all the locals come. And well, let's see if we find any property for sale. And if not, we have to record the whole process. Let's start enjoying this whole season as I'm really excited. Subscribe and click the bell to stay tuned. Have a great season. Bye-bye. Oh, that sounds so nice. I'm really excited. We're back, my friends. First episode of Torrezaga.